You just learned, of course, that you now have the team of 9 people who made up the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission stepping down. Mm-hmm. What does that mean now? Great opportunities here for perhaps holding a credible election next year?
This is a make or break moment for Kenya, as we go into our election next year. Whoever ends up on that IEBC will kind of determine how we're going to handle this election. So it's critical who ends up on that commission and who appoints people to end up on that commission. So we have some people saying, let's have members of the clergy join that commission because they're politically impartial. That's one way to look at it. Other people are saying, well, let's have each party kind of nominate somebody to be on that commission. And there's different approaches to how we can deal with this. But what ultimately is the fact is that it's important whoever ends up on there and how they will act will kind of really, really determine how Kenya goes in terms of this election.
Is there any human being, frankly, who can attain the standard of being neutral?
That's a tough question. I feel like everybody has a bias,
Exactly. You are in favor of something or biased in favor of one thing or the other. So if that is true, then why don't we, in fact, become politically realistic? Why don't we involve the different political parties that are participating in terms of nominating someone who should be representing their interests?
That is one way that they're trying to deal with it too, Shaka. That's one of the ways that they're trying to say, okay, how about each party kind of nominates somebody and has a seat at the table on this commission? Will that be, the way forward? Will they say, some people are saying, well, let's have the party that has the most representation in parliament, maybe they have the most representatives on the IEBC. Is that going to solve everything? I don't know.